There are essentially five main reasons why I stopped dyeing my hair, and I'm going to count down to number one because I feel that leads to the most important reason. So number five, less maintenance. My hair grows really quickly and I was constantly touching up my roots, and I couldn't keep up with hiding the white stripe that would appear against my dark hair. It seemed like it was always noticeable. Number four, healthier hair. Hair dye really stripped my hair. It felt dry, brittle, and it looked dull. There are very harsh chemicals in many hair dyes that damage hair. And hair colors that claim to be ammonia-free contain ethanolamine and resorcinol. They do the same work that ammonia does, but there's no burning fumes like ammonia, so people think they're using something mild when it's not really like that. Number three, chemicals cause cancer. So according to cancer.gov, permanent hair dyes consist of a colorless dye or intermediates, these chemicals called aromatic amines and dye couplers. So in the presence of hydrogen peroxide, the intermediates and couplers react with one another to form pigment molecules, and the darker colors are formed by using higher concentrations of these intermediates. Well, there's over 5,000 different chemicals used in hair dyes, and many of them have been reported to be carcinogenic in animals. And it's also been correlated through a series of cancers like breast cancer, bladder cancer, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, leukemia, bladder cancer. So it's definitely worth looking into truly all-natural, chemical-free hair dyes, or you could stop dyeing it. So number two is the gray hair trend. So dyeing one's hair gray has become a popular trend lately. For most people who want to get this color, they first must strip their hair color to a bright blonde and then tone it gray. The process is extensive and it can be expensive, and it often leaves your hair dry and brittle. So nevertheless, people love it, and I do too. And there's so many men and women with beautifully dyed hair, and I couldn't be more ecstatic about it. This is a great opportunity to grow it out naturally, and to do so without the chemicals and without the animal products. And that brings me to number one, which is cruelty products. So before going vegan, I never really gave much thought about the products I was using on my hair and my face. And never did I really believe that animals were abused for the sake of beauty products. An obvious disconnect for sure. So please research cosmetics and hair dye tested on animals. It's important to be aware of your choices at the store and to not support companies that test their products on animals. So tip number one, check to see that your products are cruelty-free. There's usually a list of brands that are cruelty-free and vegan, and sometimes it's marked right on the back of the product. Tip number two, go natural. It's a great way to open veganism dialogue. Someone will compliment my hair or ask me about my hair, and I like to use this as an opportunity to tell them about all the benefits of not using hair dye with a vegan spin, of course. If you were interested in following my gray hair transition board, check out my Pinterest. I'll leave a link down below. There's some amazing gray hair photos that I know that you will enjoy.